All right, time to begin. Are you on camera, Luke?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go. Swap to the cameras. You can see our faces. Make sure I've got all my volumes set up fine. You seem a little bit on the quiet side, or is that just me?
I think
10 seconds remaining.
I think I'm lagging.
You think you're lagging?
Okay, am I roboting? Like on your
No,
end,
you're not, but I
or-
don't have your picture.
Oh. Weird.
So no camera? No camera? Oh, there you go. There we go. Oh, no, it went. It was there for like 1 second. And then it disappeared again. Literally the quickest camera change of all time. He must be shy. Maybe he is. Oh, he's gone now. He's completely gone. Gone from Discord. Oh, well. That was the end of my co-caster, I guess. Did he come back yet? Hello? Oh, I can see him now.
Yeah, are we good?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can actually see you, yeah.
They kindly waited for me as well, just to ban Dawnbreaker anyway.
Okay.
I'm sure they will.
Well, that's...
Oh,
Silencer. Okay, I was going to say, Silencer, he's got quite a high ban percentage at the moment, but have you seen the hero dominating Divine at the moment?
Tinker.
Yes, Tinker, 50% ban rate. It's like Techie's level now.
Ridiculous. Yeah, that's
But
insane.
I've not really played much high-ranked Dota for a while. I tend to play around the kind of ancient legend sort of level. I don't see a lot of Tinkers, but I don't know what's made Tinker so overpowered. I thought the consensus was, now that he's lost March the Machines to level 20, that he's not quite as good.
I think it's just because you just don't have to farm. Like, you
have
know, you
teleport built in.
can kind of get dumpstered in lane, and then you can't really stop him from getting to level 6 if he's mid.
Yeah,
you can't really stop that happening, and therefore you can't really stop him becoming online because all he needs is Soul Ring.
So Soul Ring, Rearm,
Blink.
you can already TP in. You get the Blink Dagger. You don't have to pay 2,000 gold for the upgrades on Boots of Travel.
Whereas I think old Tinker used to just get, if you could really like body him in the lane, then you could like really slow down that Boots of Travel's like impact.
That makes sense because his
comparison.
core build is basically Boots of Travel, Blink Dagger, Soul Ring, and Bottle. If you add those together, that's a good sort of 6k net worth almost.
Yeah.
And you have to get that before you're even a hero. Otherwise, you're just farming with March. So, yeah, and I guess the new Tinker can also max laser and rockets and be a pain in the lane.
Farming with laser is better now as well because you don't do the thing that you used to do where you would march and then TP out and not get any XP. So you will laser a creep wave twice, and then you'd get all the XP because it's instant kill as well.
Is it AoE,
right?
the laser?
Yeah, it does a little bit of AoE damage now.
Okay, so he's already got some farming. He can max laser and rocket, so he's not a useless hero who just marches for the first 20 minutes. Free TP. We're still never seeing Tinker picked or banned in these in-houses, so obviously no one's good enough at him. I mean, I played Tinker. I don't know who else
Jabate plays Tinker.
Oh,
Jabate plays Tinker, so I could see them whipping that out. Nat's played a little bit of Tinker.
Okay,
but it's not one of his top.
I'm bad at Tinker, but I have played quite a lot of him. I used to play him, but I'm just absolutely tragic at him. I mean, I know what to do, but I do it badly, basically. Anyway, we're banning Dark Willow against Ollie. Weaver, which is, I guess, a bit of a meta ban at the moment. I know did he just get a buff? No, a slight nerf. Was it
a slight nerf?
Very slight nerf, yeah. Hoodwink, I guess we banned that. We've got someone who's a Hoodwink player. Around, we've gone Skyrath and Vengeful. They're both from the same lore. I don't really know what they have between them, but some sort of winged creature thing. I think they have a load of voice lines, don't they?
I have no idea.
They have voice lines with each other, Vengeful and Skyrath. I think they're supposed to be kind of the same race.
Race or whatever.
Yeah, but anyway, interesting to pick Skyrath first because, I mean, it's not countering anything.
I think it's Kinder's kind of go-to favorite 4 that he plays, so I would assume that they've just done it for that reason.
But you need something to go with it.
Like, but yeah, I agree. Skyrath, you kind of need... And Lion is not it.
Well, he has CC. I mean, the Hex isn't really... Hex is probably enough. It does slow to 100 move speed. You've got Stun. You've got Finger of Death, which goes with Ancient Seal. I mean, if those 2 supports find you, it doesn't matter if you're a 4 or 5 slotted core. You are going to die. So
yes, but those supports also die if you find them.
They're very, very squishy. Skyrath is one of the worst supports when it comes to being found. Almost not quite as bad, maybe AA, but you find a Skyrath, he's got 1 slow and a silence. Yeah, it's tough.
It's a bit hot. We'll see.
Ooh,
I also think it's not the greatest lanes. If you've got a lane that can deal with Skywrath, those supports don't really win you your lanes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you need stick, you need plenty of regen. A heal is always nice, but, you know, who knows.
Yeah.
Bench Tide is nice because they've got a minus armor combo. I must say, though, I hate playing Tidehunter into Lion because Tidehunter is so reliant on mana because you constantly anchor smash. If you have 0 mana, you are the most useless hero ever, Tide. He just wanders around doing basically nothing. So
yeah, I think hopefully whoever's playing it picks up a Soul Ring this game.
Yeah, I like to rush Soul Ring.
It had some must-do against the Lion.
Yeah. I would rush Soul Ring if I'm Tidehunter. Most matches I do these days because Hood of Defiance is really popular on Tide. Soul Ring, Hood of Defiance, Phase Boots tends to be the core build rather than Guardian Greaves, which, you know, fell off the meta a long time ago.
I've actually really liked to see them pick the Jug instead of the Tide straight away because they banned it for some reason.
Oh, Juggernaut, Wraith King, okay.
But I think it's really good against these two supports because whilst you think like, oh, you get instant disabled, you can't get your spin off. I think the range of the silence on Skywrath is pretty poor.
Yeah, it's
and
not
you can just
amazing.
buy a Manta, and if you go a Manta build, I think you can end up, and then you spin or you Omni, you really don't care about the supports, and you think they then instantly die to you, and there's not really much they can do about it. So I would have liked to see them take Jug, but they banned it instead.
Anything with BKB is going to be good though this game because Lion and Skywrath are just they're one shot against like a BKB, PA or Sven or pretty much anyone who runs at them really. You've already got Venge, which means you've got minus armor in your lineup. I think it's 7 minus armor Venge. I know Venge can actually steal 20% more with the shard.
You can also swap out anyone that they go on and hopefully save them. You might die into a Mystic Flare if you're a Venge, but you get that 50% or whatever damage reduction now, don't you? So
at max rank, yeah, 50% damage reduction might be enough. Yeah, that's good. I forgot about that damage reduction. It works on both you and the hero you swap.
And the hero, yeah.
But it doesn't do anything on enemies, does it?
No, it does nothing.
But does it give you the damage reduction if you swap an enemy still?
No, I think it's only if you swap a teammate. Enemy swapped units take. Yeah, it doesn't say.
They don't have a damage
so maybe you do.
But you might still get the defensive buff.
Does Karen know? She plays the hero, doesn't she?
Well, we've got for some reason this in-house has become, this one today is quite popular. Immediately 9 viewers. We've got a couple people sitting in the lobby just watching the in-house as well, which is quite a nice little viewing party. So yeah, seems good. We banned Faceless Void, Invoker, Spectre. So some really hard carries have gone there as well. Getting rid of Invoker, I guess, for Tidehunter. Scared of Cataclysm follow-up, I suppose. I mean, fair enough. If you saw enemy with Venge, do you get damage reduction? You're asking that chat, okay?
Yeah, I'm asking
good to see
if
yeah, good to see if anyone knows the answer.
Dave as well.
We're using a lot of reserve time. Okay.
Yeah, we have used a lot early. They're both on a minute or less really now.
Thank you, Uncooked Steve. No, I know both heroes get the damage reduction, but we mean if you swap an enemy, does the Venge still get the damage reduction? But I don't think the enemy gets the damage reduction because that.
No, the enemy doesn't. No, they take like a minute amount of damage to prevent like blink outs. I think that's basically why. It's just that they can't like instantly blink out. Same reason like Yules does 50 damage.
50 damage, yeah. Yules does 50, but with Yules you or I don't know, Venge swap. If you have a raindrop, it will negate the damage, and then you can still swap. Oh, we've got
I
Dazzle.
imagine you could do the same with.
So we've got a very physical damage lineup on the Radiant: Dazzle and Venge.
Very true.
So Dazzle has minus arm with GG. Bad GG, and then also has Poison Touch and really good right clicks. You've got Venge with Wave of Terror, which can be buffed even further with an Ag Shard. Tidehunter's got Gush. I know Gush got nerfed, but it's still, I think, -6 armor, and you can go up to -10 with the talent. So there's a lot of minus armor on the Radiant.
And of course, you can make use of the minus armor with the Anchor Smash anyway, so I think it's a good start.
Yes, you can make use of it with Kunkka. Like there's a bit of minus armor's already happened. Ollie just lines in with the Silver Edge, massive guaranteed crit that goes through the minus armor. It's all physical damage cleave, so minus armor is fantastic. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a really, really good line.
I think they need something that goes in a bit and gets the supports. Like we were saying, these are squishy supports, quite greedy. I think you need something that can jump on them.
Yeah.
A bit stronger. Or you kind of hope that Kunkka one-shots them, I guess, but...
Maybe. You've got Tide, you've got Kunkka, you've got enough engaged, yeah. The team fight's going to be deadly. Kunkka can get kills in the early game with X-Mark Torrent Boat. It's also Ollie's signature hero. So, Dire had a lot of crowd control. Centaur Lion, Skywrath. So, damage. Krakatoa now got Death Prophet. Good against strength heroes like Kunkka and Tide. Good against minus armor heroes. Not sure. Doesn't want to lose too much armor.
I was going to say her old shard used to give her the armor, but it's the old shard, isn't it? Now it does the
Is it fear? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got them for long enough, it fears them. Yeah.
I think the stealing armor would have been really nice this game.
Yeah, nice to get some armor back, but I don't know. I think Death Prophet probably is okay. If she's not one shot, I think she'll be fine. She gets her ult off in time. You've also got Centaur Death Prophet. That's a great combo. So Death Prophet puts the Exorcism, and then you just Stampede straight in, and she just chases anyone she wants with the BKB. That's really good. Banning Anti-Mage, Luna.
I think she'll die really quick, though. I am concerned with how much... Because it's not a hero that you build much armor on anyway. And to play into this many minus armors, I think they'll be able to blow her up through X.
Yeah, I also think Centaur.
Because you go like Yule's BKB or something, it's like, how can...
But they can't minus armor you if you've got BKB on, right? That's kind of the point. They can't
a little bit,
they can't Waver Terror you, they can't add G to you. You need the BKB, basically. BKB is actually the best counter to minus armor. It gets rid of Corrosive Haze. It gets rid of pretty much everything other than Desolator. Both teams left their POS 1s till last. So I'm thinking the Radiant just go all in with the minus armor.
And they've been banning POS 1s since the 3rd ban, so there's not a huge amount left in the pool.
Well, there's a lot of POS 1s in this game.
Obviously.
Heroes who can be POS 1s. I feel like you just pick... I think any POS 1 now works, right? Because if there's minus armor and every POS 1 does physical damage, even like a Gyro will do massive flat cannons.
I would have liked... I mean, Weaver's obviously pretty great against more minus armor if you want to really shred, but...
I still like... I know PA's got terrible win rate, but with this team comp, I mean, you'll one-shot some of them. I guess you can be one-shot back, so you've got to be a little bit careful.
I don't mind PL either. Well, actually, maybe not. Not with the AoE silence. The other spells I think are good. But...
Yeah, I don't think PL this game. You know, they've got some AoE. You just want the ability to do high damage instantly. They've gone for Ursa. I guess Centaur's going to have a pretty terrible time if he's against Dazzle Ursa. I don't think
the triple melee core though into the DP Centaur, which I don't like as much. I was just thinking Clinks.
Clinks. I know you play Clinks.
Love Clinks.
Clinks has had so many reworks. It's just impossible to keep track of what that hero is doing. But anyway, he's a right clicker who hits hard. Physical damage is pretty much all he does. So yeah, definitely makes sense. But now, like you said, 3 melee heroes into Death Prophet. If they one-shot her, which they can do, no problem. If they fail to do that...
If they get kited, it's just trouble time.
Kited with the Stampede.
For Radiant. Yeah, exactly. That Stampede's going to be clutch, actually.
Yeah, get away from Ursa. Easy. If Kunkka doesn't one-shot you, though, he can X-marks you on the spot. But BKB Stampede, you can ignore Ursa, you can ignore Tide, you can ignore Kunkka. You can ignore everyone, actually. BKB is so good against the Radiant. Only Ursa do you have to care about a bit through BKB.
I think Ursa needs that early blink to make sure he really keeps on top of the DP.
Okay.
I want Slark.
I guess Slark's ult they could have counteract Ursa's ult. They both become unhittable.
Purge off the minus armor.
Yes, purge off minus. That's a very good point. You can get rid of pretty much every minus armor there. You can ult. Ult doesn't do a lot against Kunkka if he's got something to cleave off. That's true. Purge off the poison touch means that Slark is very, very good in lane against Dazzle.
Yeah, I also think it's
his best thing.
I think it's just a good... It's more of that 1v1 against Ursa as well. He's kind of saying, I know it's not amazing against Kunkka, I know it's not amazing against Tide, but I can just kite this Ursa, this whole team fight, and this Ursa can't really stick on me unless they keep me stunned, and their stuns are Ravage.
Yeah, I like it. I think it makes a lot of sense.
10 seconds remaining.
Cool. Well, let's get underway. Game 1. We're 20 minutes in. I'm about to see what these players can do. What's very irritating in a way is that I have to keep changing my overlay in Twitch as to where I put the Twitch chat because they keep changing the UI, and now they've changed it again. And the gap between the 2 player teams, team names, is now way smaller. Cast a prediction. Well, I don't tend to predict. I can't bet any points, but you know, Luke is free to put his own points down, or at least
some points on. I'm going for Dire. I think.
I like that you have faith in Dire.
Kite. I think they'll be able to kite. I think it is a bit of an execution thing. If they can kite properly and play it, I don't think the Radiant triple melee cores will struggle. But I think if they get snowballed on, they can also lose this game. 100%.
I just kind of go with the rule that the team with the easier to execute lineup is going to win. I mean, it tends to happen. You go, this is a great lineup, but we needed to do this and we needed to do that, and it just becomes so difficult to execute. So we'll see.
Any notable picks here? I mean, Debate Mel on the Pos 5, not something I see super often.
Okay, Debate Now Lion. Well, he's a very versatile player. Probably one of the most versatile players out here. Let's see, who else have we got?
Yeah.
In surprise, like you said, on a Skyrath, Nat on the Slark. Tim, obviously Tim is going to be playing an off-lane strength here. I mean, that is basically like his purpose in life.
Pretty much.
I don't like his helmet though. It looks kind of weird. Why are there
It does look a
holes?
bit
Why are
weird.
there 3 holes on each side? It makes his head really small as well. It's strange. Anyway,
Yeah, odd set, but there you go.
what about the Radiant? They got anything going on? Benj?
Seconds to battle.
Or is it Benj? Who knows? We'll go Benj.
Good bench, yeah.
I think he's Herald 5. I think he's one of the. He's from the University of Bath, one of the new players. So now we don't just have one Herald player. We've got a couple in our roster, but he's with Joe, who's question mark, and he is the Immortal Ursa. Apparently he's good at Ursa. Royd's betted 14,800 channel points. Why have you done that, Royd? That's basically all his channel points.
Battle begins.
Who's he all
Probably
in
is,
on?
yeah.
All in on the Dire?
Dire.
Okay.
That's a shame. I was kind of hoping you'd be all in on Radiant so I could just take it all, but...
Well, there we go. Roy's getting his fair share of points back, but there's not that many points bet against him, so he's probably just lobbing points away. Like, I don't need these.
Runes to Dire. They probably had the better level 1, so it probably makes sense.
So they've still not fixed the viewing bug. That's really good to know. Thank you, guys. I don't know if this works for you. Click on anyone in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then click on their portrait. Where does it take you? Does it take you to them? Mine just
Slightly
takes me...
next to them.
Oh, mine takes me to the middle of the map.
Oh, no.
No matter what.
No, it takes me to the middle of the map.
Yeah, okay,
it takes
good,
me
right.
To,
Okay, it's still bugged then. Nice.
Takes me to Death Prophet.
Yeah, it always takes me to the middle of the map, no matter what. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for fixing that, guys.
I would
anyway.
double click on the picture at the top anyway, usually. So.
Yeah, but even that... Okay, does that work? Oh, that does
Yeah.
work. The reason I double click is not to go to them, but if you double click on their portrait, it makes the camera slowly follow them, like directed
and you
camera.
can, like, pan them around. Yeah,
which
that's fair enough.
that's supposed to be just for the like, you know, the casting, the observing, but you can't do that,
Yeah.
so it's really irritating. There are a couple more keybinds that I haven't played around with.
Is
but,
Debate not going
need to
to
check.
die here? No, he'll be alright. Salving early though in the top lane. I think it could be a tough top lane for the Slark.
A little bit. It seems to be doing okay so far. I mean, no one's really got any last hits at the moment. People are slowly building it up. I think that Slark versus Tidehunter is a really, like, poorly thought after matchup. Everyone thinks that it's terrible for the Tide. I actually think it's terrible for the Slark. Oh, it might be terrible for the Vengeful Spirit, who is being gone on. Is there an Orb of Venom? No Orb of Venom. But still is going to be a kill. First blood for Nat. No, that's definitely going to help him.
Yeah, that will definitely help the lane.
Yeah, I mean...
I agree though. I think the Tide is quite good here because you can really hit him quite hard.
Yeah, you
and
can.
he has to hurt himself to purge it all off and stuff. I know he doesn't take too much damage, but you know, it's still not ideal. He needs a lot of regen. And he's bought 9 tangos, so...
Yeah, 9 tangos. He's used a lot of them, and a
3.
stick. He's trying to get Orb of Corrosion, so he's trying to go aggressive. But I think Tide can just sit there, and because the damage you steal is Agi, it's still reduced by the Anchor Smash, and Anchor Smash is so much damage reduction that I think you can just man up on the Slark. I would get Gush even instead of Anchor Smash, and just instead of
I
Kraken
really
Shell.
like an early point in Gush at the moment.
I know
Especially
Gush
with this
got nerfed,
minus armor
but-
lane.
Yeah, exactly. I would have gone full aggro. I would have gone Wave of Terror, level 2 on Venge. Well, she's not got level 2 yet. And then just go all in and see what they can do. I think they've got a chance. Oh, go on Debate Mode. But again, we don't have Gush. If that was Gush, that was kill, or nearly. He does have Earth Spike bot lane. It's an Ursa farming. I mean, you do not want to play against Ursa when you're playing Centaur Warrunner because there's no point having Retaliate. He will easily cut through it.
Yeah. But I think the kiting with the Skyrath spells is enough to have. I think our side lanes are fairly even.
Yeah, seem okay. Okay, last hit's pretty close. Mid lane is having an interesting fight. Ollie has to actually send Death Prophet back. He took so much damage. You only get 40 health from the Water Rune now. So if you don't have a
It's
bottle, it's
painful.
pretty rubbish. I think Ollie may go down. Look how aggressive Glad is being. Couple
Wow.
more right clicks. One more right click. Oh, Ollie with the Fairy Fire. One more right click. He's a tanky bugger. But there is the kill with the Crypt Storm. Stun under the tower, but not quite. In fact, he just moved out of range. So Glad is going to be fine. I mean, diving Ollie 4 minutes in. I mean, that's the power
Great
of Death
kill.
Prophet. a hard counter to Kunkka, let's say. Kunkka is a melee hero with a ton of strength and, you know, Death Prophet.
Now he's really, really behind on his bottle.
Ollie's still going bottle. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He went for a full bracer. I think you give up on the bottle to get phase boots.
Probably, yeah.
A lot of damage onto the Dazzle. In fact, he just goes straight down. Almost full HP. The power of rank 2 double edge as well. Really high damage, that. It's be about over 200 magic damage, I think. Pretty good. Oh, mid lane. What is this? Some revenge. Immediate revenge. How has Ollie done it? Just walked in and instantly killed him.
I don't think Glad regened properly. I think he was sitting around on low HP a bit too much, playing the edge. And he's paid the price.
Well, Ollie's happy
Ollie's
about
got that bottle coming out.
Oh, the revenge kills in mid are absolutely the best.
Yeah.
That's what I live for. I mean, if you die in lane, I'd become like triple motivated to try and win it. Because when you get that kill back, suddenly you are ahead and looks like there'll be another kill on bench. Oh yeah, the double edge goes straight through. I mean, they're so aggressive. The Ursa just too busy farming the lane. The second line steps out of position. Gone. Evaporated. Away we go, aggression back in the mid lane. Ah, it's going to be okay. Not a lot happening. Is Ollie going to boat? No, just doing a little bit of harassment. Have a look at the player levels. Anyone standing out? Not really. Slark level 5 is actually the highest out of mid. You know, not including mid.
The Tide's not gone Soul Ring, so he's sitting pretty on no mana most of the time, and I think it's costing him in this lane.
Yeah, I would Soul Ring straight to Soul Ring of Health. I'll be going straight for.
Yeah.
And Tim's gone. Tim always goes a different build to me. I think I play very classical offlaner, which is Ring of Health Rush. But Tim says nah. Tranquil
Oh,
Boots.
Tranquils.
Yeah, I tend to not do that. He likes to be fast. And this lane, I actually think it's the right decision. Because look at it.
They're gonna. Wow.
Not quite.
Yeah.
He did have a lot of stick. But, I mean, the movement speed for Tranquil Boots is nice because it is boots. You get 14 health regen, but that's only if you haven't taken damage. So you do need to back out a bit. Whereas Ring of Health, you can kind of stand there and tank. But he's gone for a very different style of play, which isn't stand there and tank. It's to run in and try and one-shot someone and then leave. So
Dazzle has to recognise it and try and keep it broken.
Yeah.
In order to help his Ursa a bit.
I would have changed my Dazzle build to 1-1-1 quite early on here. Rather than 2 points Poison Touch, because they're barely making use of the Poison Touch. No Ed cam. Oh, okay. So let down Ed. Better change that for next time. Cross that out so I know.
Clark going Midas. Had a nice start to the lane.
Who's going minus?
14 denies. Slark.
Slark. Okay. Oh, bit of an all in here. Ollie, it's time for a kill. That puts his ult up in time. He's saying, if I don't die here, then I may be able to get a kill. Oh, so close. So close.
Oh,
There's
my
the bottle.
goodness.
Actually is turning around. No haste rune. Not quite a kill. Even with the gank from Kinder. He didn't want to go under the tower in case Ollie hits another torrent maybe. Very close. Ollie! He's nearly dying because of the boats. The boat rum actually keeping him alive on about 1 HP. Please go back, Ollie. Come on. Oh no, he would have been hit by a stray ghost and he would have died. Yeah, he's going back to base. Okay. Very good. Use the glyph. Makes sense. 2 points of Earth Shock on the Ursa. The aggression build.
What is this?
What did I just see? Oh, something going on in the jungle.
Yes. Tide was farming stacks, was really low, and the two heroes just kind of walked up and found him.
Very good. And then I see him missing all these kills in the bot lane. Actually get a kill on the Ursa. A lot of damage done with the Poison Touch, but it's not going to be enough. And Tim bought seemingly another 6 tangos to him. He's building very differently to most Centaurs. See, it looks like he's building first item Heaven's Halberd. Forget the Vanguard. Forget the what's it called? Hood of Defiance. He's like, nah. I'm gonna have a. The
minus armor means nothing if they can't hit me.
Yeah, maybe that's the way he's going. Ollie's just got another kill, picking up a kill on Bateman. I really need to actually follow these kills because I'm missing quite a lot of them. Oh, nice. There we go.
Slark has Midas up already.
So he's just enjoying some fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not on
scary,
it.
I think.
There it is.
It's right there, yeah.
Level 7. So he's got 25 denies and 49 losses. Now, Ollie is so good at farming in mid, usually. But this game, he's had so much fighting to do. He's not been able to just sit there and farm. And obviously, Tidehunter's taking some of his stacks. So number 1 on farm is Nat. Now, having the most last hits and having Midas, I mean, it's a great combo. Obviously, makes him weak in the early game, but whew, it's going to pay for itself quickly. Look
Absolutely
at that.
massive 27 denies as well. So this Tide is struggling with levels.
Why did the cam miss out Nat? Did the cam miss out Nat? Oh, am I missing out Nat? Oh dear. I think I might be. Well done for spotting that. I need to...
Ollie TPing in bot. Trying to get a gank going, but they...
Oh, they stampede. They're going in. They're going hard on the Yes, sir. He was silenced. Not anymore. Shallow grave, but he's actually still holding in rage. Nat TP's in, but there's no way Nat can find anyone. Rank 1 pounce is a tragic spell. 20-second cooldown. And it only leashes them for 2.5 seconds. Ollie is here.
The cooldown was that long.
Oh yeah, pounce is so long cooldown at the beginning, but it goes down to as low as 8. So I always used to max pounce second, but I think that was quite unusual in doing that. I just really like pounce.
An interesting TP from that, to be honest. I'm not really sure why he's showed up. He's got a Midas. It's not.
Ollie, what
really
are you doing?
Contributing much.
You gonna combo now? No, no mana. They silence an illusion. Oh, nah, he was ready. Ready with the Dark Pact. Ollie doing good damage. Slowed a little bit. Oh, we've got an interesting fight going on here. I need to get ready for Nat Cam, but I can't at the moment, sorry. I need to fix my code, because I changed my code and I messed it up, so that it now doesn't do... Oh wait, Nat doesn't have his cam. Oh, never mind. He put his cameras off, I think. Oh, they're going to try and kill him, but he just has his ults. He's absolutely fine. Oh, did he say it was on cam? I thought... Actually, I think it's the spreadsheet that said he wasn't on. That's why. In-house stuff. Yeah, it's not red. Oh, no. Maybe I got them wrong. Maybe... Is Benj on cam? Or not?
Well, Ed was the one that wasn't. But...
Might have got the cams wrong. Slightly. No Ed or Benj cam. Okay, maybe I just got them wrong. I got them the wrong way around.
Big stacks in there.
So I'll fix this. I'll fix this. I did change it probably after you made the notepad. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Okay, I'll change that next time the camera does a rotation. And then we
the Radiant have a ancient stack here that the Dire have actually spotted. I wonder if they're going to make any moves over
They
here.
got a full ward in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a full observer ward in that camp.
They can't stack it again, but they're probably not looking to with that many.
I've just realised something interesting. Anyway, they're going to try and kill Vengeance too, but they didn't lead far enough. It doesn't matter. Because drop the Finger of Death on top of the Ancient Seal, and that is 30% magic damage with only 1 rank of Ancient Seal. That's Lion's dream. Not Ollie, he's just farming the stacks. But Jabetmo stole a lot of experience from the stack. Actually stole a last hit as well. Very nice. Do you know, there's something I've just realised. I never knew this. Click on the camp, like the Ancient camp. There's actually an icon showing what hero stacked it. Like a buff.
Oh, wait, what?
Like, look, click on the creep in the camp. And it shows you who stacked it.
Where's this icon?
It's like a buff. Like
I don't see it.
Oh.
Oh, there I see it. Finally I see it on one of them.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, literally, it's the first time I've ever noticed that.
I guess that's what then provides the money.
Yeah, but I didn't realise it showed an icon for the player. That's really cool. Well, there you go. That's something I've learned today. Thanks, Inhouse.
They're trying to come steal it, but
well,
it's all gone.
Yeah. You can ping it too. Oh, nice. Oh, we got X-Mark spot on Kinder. We don't have any mana for boat. Actually, don't have the cooldown. Oh, there we go. There's the Tumbler's Toy. That's what got them the kill. Nothing else. Just the Tumbler's Toy.
They buffed it, didn't they? 10 seconds off the cooldown, I think.
They buffed it and nerfed it, I think. You can't use it while you're rooted now. Oh, look at that kill.
Oh, yeah.
Deleting Jabetmo. Both supports disappeared. Ollie is going for the Daedalus first. I actually thought he'd go Silver Edge because Silver Edge is now a guaranteed card. He just changed his mind. He realised it almost as if I was talking to him. He went, yeah, Silver Edge is the one. It's just a guaranteed crit that does more damage. What is it? Plus 175 damage that then crits? I mean, it's just mad burst. It gives 60 damage as well, so it's not even that far off what a Daedalus gives you.
Breaking a Slark's pretty good as well.
Yeah, and you go invis. I mean, it just does everything. And it has the best build-up of any item ever. I mean, isn't it made out of, like, 60 components? Because Shadow Blade is 3. Chrysalis is
It's a
3.
few.
It's 7 components and looks like Ben just out of position is going to go straight down. Torrent not enough to save him, and they are going to go back. Radiant don't have a tower either. Let's have a look at the net worth. I haven't shown net worth this game. Slark on top, but he does have a Midas, but it's actually fairly close. Dire, though, do have a slight lead. It's only 14% gold and 3 levels. So we can't say it's making a massive difference yet.
That's still a good 1,000 off the Battle Fury.
Oh, he's going Battle Fury, yeah, so yeah, okay. 14 minutes. I mean, he'll get it in a fairly reasonable time, but he doesn't even have phase boots, so he's, yeah, struggled a little bit, let's say. But it looks like Dire are smoking Radiant. Have 2 smokes though. They found that. They lead with the Torrent. Then the X marks him. He's still got his ultimate though, which he's just going to go straight into. Gets hit by a boat. This on top of him, but there's the Stampede. Massive stun by Tim. He's revealing that Blink Dagger. Mystic Flare. Is it going to be enough damage? No, because Ursa is tanky. Still gets to drop his ult. Going in hard on that. Realizes he can't get that. Decides maybe I'll go for Tim. Out comes the Torrent. Tim just gets the kill with the double edge. Now we're chasing onto Copium. Can he escape? Is he going to swap someone out? No, Benj does not quite get the Shallow Grave because rank 1 Shallow Grave, it has a tragic range. He's nearly dead. He's got the heal. Shallow Grave. There's no way he's going to escape. If he thinks he's going to TP, Bateman will get him with the stun. Perfectly timed stun. Actually guarantees the kill. Secures it.
They were really smart on Radiant. They used the scan to check he was at the camp before they led with like the Torrent into the combo, but they just didn't quite have the damage to kill the Slark in time.
Yeah, I like the idea.
With the price.
But unfortunately, it didn't work. They just don't have the damage to kill Slark or the crowd control.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice tower last hit. I must say, never considered Falcon's Blade a Death Prophet item, to be honest. I know. I know they actually. He's taken the 30 damage right click talent as well. I don't know if right click Death Prophet is the new thing, but yeah.
Mind it. I don't mind it actually.
Well, you have so much mana regen. 9.2. Do you really need?
I'm not sure why you would buy it and then also use. So I guess for the most part, it's like why not just go use?
Yeah, just go yours. I mean, I know yours was nerfed, but it's still 2.5 mana regen. Do you really need 1.8 from the Falcon's Blade when you've got 9.3? And
just get another null instead,
yeah.
I think.
And you've got a bottle, and you've got a null talisman. And you don't really benefit from 12 damage and 200 health. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very strange choice, but he's allowed to make it. He's doing quite well. So,
yep.
I mean, I do like the 30 damage talent, the right click. Because Death Prophet can right click quite a lot. 12% magic resist is usually one I'll take, but not this game. They've got pretty much a pure physical damage team. So, yeah. I think, does Wraithband still give some armor? Yeah, it does. 1.5 armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a lot, but it's nice for it's nice for heroes to get a little bit extra armor. I don't think you ever build it on a mid hero who wants armor, though.
No.
I think you can buy a buckler if you want cheap armor. It's 425 and it gives 3 armor.
Oh. The line's been drawn. They've smoked up.
Oh,
go
but
for Ursa.
they're not going to find Ursa.
Into...
Yeah, Copium's there. And he says, well, I'm tanking the gank. And Ollie is actually dropping his full combo. Oh, he's tempted to go in for the mad crit. They actually drop the ultimate and they run over. Ah, little Tumbler's toy. There it is. Looks like Tim went Assange and then went Blink Dagger because he realised that Blink is where it's at.
Yeah.
And now he's going to go back. I just think it's rushing Halberd. Do you really need Heaven's Halberd? I mean, it's okay against Ursa.
It's really good against Ursa.
Yeah, okay, I guess it is good against Ursa because if you do it before he drops his ult, but if he has his ult up, then it's useless.
Yeah.
Because it goes away in like 1.5 seconds. I don't know. I just feel like yes, it's a good item, but like it doesn't do anything against Tide, Dazzle, Kunk. I guess it does stop Kunkka doing the cleave. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not terrible. I've been convinced. I just wonder if you could get something else instead.
I didn't think he like necessarily needs to tank up because the only thing he could buy is armor.
Well, Slark's gone in mid lane, trying to do some damage. He gets hit by the Ravage. A lot of damage going on, but they're not going to kill him out there. Are they going to kill Glad? Oh, they've got the Yules on the Ursa. The hard counter. There's the swap. Is that going to be a kill? They're going to try. No, they can't get him. He's just healing up too much. Another torrent. Copium is going to go down. Bait mail. Revealing. Oh, he doesn't have his own blink. He just positioned well. But he does have the money for blink. Oh, so that might have been a mistake. Trying to run away. He's only got Battle Fury at the moment. It's pretty much his only item, Battle Fury boots. He is quite far behind the Slark, who's level 14, has Midas Echo Saber, and is going Diffusal Blade. I think maybe just consider a BKB, or maybe he really doesn't need one. He's, you know, not dying here. The Ursa, he's got a way more Nikachu. Did you see the power of that Finger of Death? That's a rank 1 finger. And I've exposed 3 points H and Seal, but that was easily over half of his HP. Oh my god, those two supports are actually deadly.
I think they could have killed the Death Prophet there as well. The Ursa's turned and ran with overpower attacks ready. Stood next to a... I don't think he expected the swap from the Venge coming in. Actually brought the Death Prophet back in quite low, and with a few stacks of Fury Swipes on her already, I reckon he could have committed and maybe got that. But instead they tried to get out, and they did get out until he then died at the camp instead, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I was greedy, is what it was. If you look at the net worth, it goes pretty much alternating. It doesn't look like a domination. It goes Dire, then Radiant, then Dire, then Radiant, then Dire, then Radiant. But there's actually some quite significant jumps here. Slark is about 3,500 gold ahead. Oh no, maybe we're going to get a kill on Ollie as well. This will be pretty bad. I can't see Ollie escaping here. Oh, never mind. I've changed my mind because he has been given the grave. Oh, but they're dropping the Stampede. He just gets the kill with the Stampede. Dodges the boat. Tim is in. Massive damage onto Dazzle. He just gets silenced and killed every single fight. This poor Dazzle. He struggled to survive at all. 0, 5, and 1. Just gets blown up. He needs to position even further away, although he did have to go in for the grave. But wow. I mean, now the net worth looks a little bit more Dire-centric. I know Centaur is quite poor, but Tim is one of these players who doesn't care that he's poor. Doesn't try and farm a lot as a pos 3. Just gets the items he needs and throws himself at the enemy. And that's perfect. He's actually now...
You can tell how Nat wants to play this game now. He's queuing up the Diffusal Blade, so he's going Midas, Echo Saber, Diffusal Blade. Very, very small, quick items. He wants to fight early and he wants to win this game quickly.
I think that's not
not
bad,
that they can't late game, but just that I think he's wants to put the pressure on now, I guess.
Yeah, I like those items. They are very early game. Glad is he in a bit of trouble? He does have the... oh my god, that massive crit. He's going to see the Illusion Rune. Is he going to drop it? Going to use himself. That's one way to keep himself alive. They're going to drop the full rabbit. They want to bring him down. 5 times kill streak ended. They're also going to get the stun onto Lion. Lion's going to go down, but they've dropped the ult. Mystic Flare. Kinder will go down, but there's actually an Atos on Kinder Surprise. He has rushed it, which I guess makes a lot of sense when you're playing Skywrath. Nat's going to be absolutely fine. Suddenly they're turning this. Although Nat's pretty low. He's got to be careful. He could definitely die here. Venger's going to be okay just for a second. No, Nat's doing way too much healing. And there will be a kill. Ollie almost killed Nat. So close. He's one right click actually gets him. Finally, Nat gets brought down. Buyback from the Venge. Tim's going to go down now. We are following Kinder Surprise. Massive crits from Ollie. That is a team wipe.
Ollie Kunka getting it done in that team fight. The damage from those crits was unbelievable. This item is insane.
Look at the damage. I mean, I'm going to do a quick replay on that, see if we can catch some of that. I mean, Ollie pretty much... He pretty much soloed that fight all by himself. I mean...
It was a nice Ravage to start with, and then it was all Ollie from there.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, they got a couple of kills, and then it looked like the Dar were doing well. Massive crit onto Nat, and he ulted. He thought, no, it's okay. I'm going to heal about a quarter of my health. Looked good for the Dire. They were chasing in. Then Ollie, massive crit onto Nat, just gets with the X-Master spot. Ollie just found a kill on Glad again in the main game. Sorry, we're still looking at that replay. But this is a big turnaround point. Look at the gold now. Completely changed the net worth. It was quite significantly in one team's favour. But now it has gone straight back. It's only 3,000. Still Dire winning. But it's no longer bad in the fight. It continues to go. They're fighting Nat. No, doesn't seem to mind. He's saying, yeah, do whatever. Ollie's level 17, but he's being completely kept in crowd control. Massive damage onto Ollie. But the swap, they actually Finger of Death the Venge into her protection from Nether Swap. Ollie is going to be fine. It was a worthwhile trade. I mean, Ollie's still got to get away. He does have Silver Edge. He fires at the very, very defensive boat. Oh, the absolute perfect boat. Wow, Ollie, that's the big brain. And
I think the Dazzle was out anyway because there's no stun cancel.
Yeah, I don't leash.
No, the leash wasn't. It wouldn't have landed because he was pretty much at the end of it already. But
let's
it was
pretend
still a nice play.
Yeah, let's pretend it was a good play. Ursa, unfortunately, is suffering. Look at his gold. It's ahead of Tim. But it's quite far behind the Slark, and he's still not got BKB, really does not have a lot of items. And Ursa, with just BKB Battle Fury, doesn't really hit that hard, struggles a little with uptime, needs a Blink Dagger afterwards or something like that. So, I mean, they're on the shoulders of Ollie at the moment, as he decided that he needs a BKB, not a Daedalus, because he does have a random Demon Edge. The little cheeky guy. Yeah, he's gone all damage talents, look. 30 damage, 16 strength. What's next for him? 70% Tidebringer cleave. Yeah, he's going that. You know it.
Yeah, he has to.
And then he's going for the crit. I mean, the low cooldown Tidebringer.
Yeah, I think so. Although I don't hate Ghost Ship Fleet either. It's not
Ghost
too
Ship
bad.
Fleet is good. His Aghanim's and Agshar, the sort of support-ish Kunka build is amazing. One shot? Oh, not quite a crit. Strong enough to kill Kinder Surprise. I know it was a crit, but it did 1,000 damage to him. Not
It's
quite
enough to make
1,500.
him pretty much have to walk to base here though, which is still really annoying on a support with like this. They can't really, do anything for 30 seconds whilst the support runs all the way back to base. They can't make any plays.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Frustrating to play against.
Tidehunter is going Guardian Greaves, so he's playing the sort of old style Tides. I don't hate it. I still think Guardian Greaves are good items, especially against the enemy heroes. They're very burst heavy, so you pop the pipe, you pop the Guardian Greaves, you heal your team up, you keep them alive just long enough to get those kills. But it looks like he's going to pick up the Aghanim Scepter first, which I'm a big fan of if you've got a minus armor team, because really low cooldown Gush. I don't know what it lowers the cooldown to, like 7? Yeah, 7 seconds instead of 12. I mean, yeah, half the cooldown of Gush, it makes it a massive, massive AoE, which means you can one-shot creep waves with it, along with...
Slark and his all these great effects.
Along with Anchor Smash. So good. Spam this hat to help Nat. Do we want to help Nat? I mean, the Dire are winning, but I kind of would like to see a Slark lose. Sorry, no, no bias here. Anyway,
maybe it's Ollie's item build. He's gone for the Demon Edge and then said, "Oh no, I need my beacon."
Yeah, I did show that. I think he thought he was going to be greedy. Well, Dire have a full smoke. They've seen the Tide, but they don't want the Tide. They're trying to go on the Ursa, but I think they've reacted too slowly. They just about stunned the Dazzle, but then Hex straight away onto the Ursa. Is it going to be a kill? But we've got the Ravage, but BKB popped by the Death Prophet. Nat also doesn't really seem to mind. I think it's a Dark Pact. A massive crit by Ollie. It's not going to be quite enough to kill Nat, and they do get the Finger of Death kill on the Dazzle. Kinder Surprise, he's going to go down next, but he one-shots the Venge, takes someone out with him. And then everyone else just runs away, literally. So they trade 4 supports, and every core runs. So, I mean, Ollie did so much damage in that team fight. He scared them completely away. Always top damage per fight.
Yeah, this Kunka's a problem.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the guaranteed crit.
It's unbelievable.
It's good. Oh, Nat. He immediately leashes him. Not good for the Ursa. Ursa does have his ult. He's going to pop it. Time to kill Nat. He does not have his ultimate. But no, I don't think there'll be a kill here.
He didn't cleave on the... He didn't get the Tidebringer hit on the...
oh, no crit on that.
Silver Edge.
What's the crit on Silver Edge? Is it 160%? It's the same as the guaranteed crit. I mean, you still... I think you can still go Daedalus on Kunkka, because when you crit, you always do the biggest crit. And Daedalus is an even bigger crit. Oh, no. Are you getting away, Tidehunter? I'm not sure. Maybe. Very low level on this Ursa. Level 15. He's really struggling. He's actually just going to go straight down. Yeah, they found him.
Changed their target as soon as he showed his face.
Yeah, he's poor. He has the BKB. I guess Sanjin Yasha does help with the hexes and the earth spikes and the initial crowd control. Ollie with the guaranteed crits. Oh, didn't. Why didn't he kill the range creep?
How did that miss?
I don't know. Range creep from some kind of matrix sliding around as the cleave goes in. I mean, cleave doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I guess Kunkka's one is bringing like a wave of energy, which slams you in the face.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, there we go.
They have
Wave of
spotted
terror. What they've done is they've done minus armor on Roche so they can kill it quicker. The problem with fighting Death Prophet when she has her ult up is the ult does so much damage and she'll just heal to full anyway. So it's very hard to kill her. They're going to try. Ollie fires in the boat. Nah, they can't get anywhere near it. Goodbye, that Finger of Death. 5 Finger of Death kills. That's 200 bonus damage for the line. I think he is going to go for the Finger of Death health talent. Why wouldn't you when you're getting that many kills?
Yeah,
it's even like Aghanim's a little cheeky support. I'm not a fan of Pos 5 going Aghanim's, but yeah, whatever. I mean, because
I would expect nothing less from Jabate now.
True. Well, a big crit doesn't quite one-shot the line. I mean, if you look at Skywrath, he's also gone a very greedy build. He's gone Atos and Arcanes. He's trying to do everything for himself. You've got no Glimmers, no Force Staffs, nothing to help your team out, just pure damage.
That Kunkka, if he had the talent, I think that's a dead line, and maybe even a dead Skywrath as well. That cleave talent.
Oh my god, that's
a lot.
That's another almost 50% damage on top.
Yeah. So I think they would have bitten the dust there. So they've really got to start being careful.
Well, they'll see.
Which I guess the Axe gives them stats to kind of soak a bit of that up, maybe. But obviously Ollie's just going to get more and more damage now with the full day. Oh, he did finish the Daedalus. Decided against the BKB.
Wow, he's greedy.
He is. He
That's
is
Ollie.
really.
That's what you get from playing 10,000 hours of Dota. You get greedy.
He's playing the fights well though. He's not showing his face until he can kind of come out and make sure he always he's playing it so that he always gets his damage off.
Yeah,
he's
that's
not getting
true.
caught out first. So as long as he keeps doing that, I don't think it matters if they catch him after he dumps everything, because they'll probably be all on 100 HP.
He's fairly
So
tanky
nothing in
just
there.
by being Kunkka as well. Have you seen? Nearly 3,000 HP. He's got no health item at all. He's just got a bracer. But the strength gain of this hero is mega. I guess Silver Edge gives... Nope, nothing. He's got so much strength. There's a 16 strength talent, but... I don't know. This hero is just...
3.8 per level. Pretty insane.
Yeah, it's one of the highest strength gains. Or it feels like one of the highest strength gains. I think the highest strength gain is Centaur, which is what, 4.6? Yeah, 4.6. I remembered that one correctly. Good.
Big knowledge.
You know, just before Centaur got ported into Dota 2, his ultimate was
His ult was just give strength, yeah.
12, 24, 36. And that was it. I mean, you can... who was I talking to last time? I think it was it Kinder or maybe someone in the in-house lobby talking about how if you took a hero from like 10 years ago, their stats were so rubbish, they'd be literally...
They'd get absolutely
F-tier.
destroyed. Yeah, that's what I've said that before.
There's been
It's
so
crazy.
much power creep. Well, I think goodbye, Dazzle. Finger? No? No finger? He's okay? There's a swap as well. Oh, look at the timing on that disarm. They actually dropped the Ravage to hit no one. Debatemel has haste and Glad had BKB up. So it's a bit of a fail from the Radiant. They're having to back off. They've lost the Dazzle. No, Dazzle's still alive. He's going to have double stomp coming out from Tim. Massive plays. It's an unfortunate Ravage loss. I mean, Ollie tried to get a kill, but I think he's going to pay for it with his life. Yeah, he's going down massive. Skywrath ult. Goodbye, Kunkka. You wish you bought the BKB.
Very sad fight.
Yeah, Ben just playing. I've got 17 viewers. I'm not entirely sure where most of them came from, but welcome everyone. I'm enjoying. Yeah, Ben just is struggling a little bit. He's 0.76. He is getting killed a lot. I like that he went 4-staff. It's nice to get away from Slark, but also get away from Skywrath. If he Atoses you, you can still 4-staff away.
Yep. It's a good pickup.
Where is the Ag Shard? Well, unfortunately, Dazzle's quite poor. He's just got enough money to buy the Shard, 1,400, but he's decided to go for a Glimmer Cape instead. The Shard is nice, though. Bit of extra crowd control. And they're starting to barrel through the mid lane, taking the first tower, first tier 3 tower. There you go. First bit of racks going down. 31 minutes. I mean, 19 minutes I thought they actually were going to take racks, but they couldn't quite. 10 minutes later, they finally have. Oh no, this is not good for Tide Hunter. Of course, he can purge it off. He does have Guardian Greaves as well. There's another swap. So many saves from the support, but Timmy finds the stun. Not really enough to kill a Tide Hunter. Immediate buyback from Copium. I guess because Ollie's coming back in 2 seconds, but I think Dire just going to leave. Mate, no, I changed my mind. There's 140 Agi stolen by the Slark. That's insane. He's about to lose his Aegis. Ollie, no, please don't die now. He's okay.
They need to time this with the Aegis. They can't afford to. Wait, does he lose all his...
Massive
temporary
crit.
Agi?
I don't know, but Ollie just gets instantly killed by the supports. We said the supports were so deadly, and they kill Ollie from full HP, literally just with the Finger of Death plus the Mystic Flare. Now Nat can kill whoever he wants. Look at the Agi stolen by this guy. It is absolutely huge. Buybacks are coming in fast. Ollie actually can't buy back after that death. And you've just got 2 supports. I think this may just be game now. That's the problem.
So, yeah.
When Slark wins a team fight, the amount of Agi he keeps for so long, it's just insane. He even went +1 Agi gain stolen per Essence Shift stack, which I didn't know was a talent. So I think it's 4 Agi stolen per hit. So it makes him scale even better in these long team fights. Basically, Kinder and Debatemel won that last exchange because the power of Ancient Seal plus Finger of Death and the Mystic Flare.
Yeah,
Ollie
and
really
what I was
wishes he
saying
had
about
BKB.
Ollie playing in the back and not getting caught and just running in first to greed for a crit.
He did get a crit, but he didn't one-shot Tim because Tim is, you know, tanky hero.
But he should know that by now. So I think it's definitely a mistake to try and force the fight that greedily.
I really like the way Tim builds. It's very interesting because it's a bit unusual. Assault your ass on Centaur. He's not a right-clicking hero, and I guess it does give an aura to your team. If I was going for armor, I'd be going Shivas, I reckon.
Yeah, I think Shivas would be good as
Or-
well.
or
But
Lotus.
I do like AC. I think AC helps your Slark more than a
Yeah.
Shivas would.
Yeah,
But
30 attack speed.
Shivas does more to, you know, annoy the enemy. So those are your kind of your different options. It's the armor to your team um as well as that though. So that cleave hit from the Kunka's doing less damage because your whole team
Radiant's
has
top tower is under attack.
five
Yeah,
armor
five
extra
armor.
as well.
5 armor aura is actually fairly significant.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
pretty good
you already
to
have
help
Shivas. That's
those
probably
supports.
it. They already have a Shivas. They didn't want 2
Ah, yeah,
Shivas,
also true,
and Tim
yeah.
was desperate for some armor of his own. So now they've got both the aura items. You've got a Butterfly and Skadi on the Slark. I mean, he is kitted out. Look at his net worth. It's
pretty
19,000
insane.
benefit for the Dire now. What is that as a percentage? 32% more net worth and 14 levels. I mean, it's over. It's over.
Yes, indeed.
They can't even fight. They don't even know what to do. They have Ravage. They need to use it. I mean, this is the most
Yep.
choreographed Ravage ever. And then he doesn't even use it. For some reason.
They held their nerve.
Oh, well, okay. There he Ravages. But the BKB is used. Out comes the boat. The boat onto Nat. Nat is about to purge it off. Big damage to Nat. But you just can't do anything when you're playing this Ursa. Look at him. He's just being kited. Just gets instantly killed again by the support. Sidon's going to go down. Finger of death. Every single hero on the diet is so deadly. There's not a single hero you can survive against them. I think that's going to be game. 35 minutes in, a very intense game 1. But Dire, they just got a little bit out of control. And I think Royd, who bet like 15,000 channel points, is actually going to be okay. Ollie bought back, but is he going to one-man army? No, he does actually teleport himself back into the base, so he's okay.
The yours was too early.
Ollie Kunkel was huge, but unfortunately just not huge enough, and that is going to be
I
game.
think it came back to this. Ursa couldn't. He got kited. I think he did. Like I said at the end of the draft, he couldn't hit anyone really because he would just go in and get destroyed by the CC on the Dire side.
Yeah, true.
Oh, what a beauty.
Well, I thought the Radiant lineup was
not
easier to
gonna go.
execute, but it didn't quite work out that way. They just couldn't deal with the Slark. He only died once. He had near perfect free farm, and then he became a little bit too strong. Look at him. He's just got so much agi. 152 bonus agi. Unfazed got only 60 armor. Okay, the Fountain says I don't really care about that. And does actually get the kill. I guess they're not calling game just yet. But you've lost Ollie. Kinder, big damage. They are tanking it, but actually they almost end up both dying because of it. Ursa's almost on 1 HP. Tim can't quite get the kill. Lovely leap into the base, but look at the base. It's got about 6 catapults on it. They glyph it. Game's still going on. They're really extending this game. But I'm afraid now it's going to be the GG. GG
Ursa
finally
just wants
called.
some network.
Yeah,
Hit
trying
the
to kill
creep.
some creeps. Yeah, and there it is. Game 1. Wow, what a
Quite quick
crazy
in the
game that
end.
was. Well, 36 minutes. I mean, we're nearly at the hour mark into the in-house. We did have a few
True, true,
difficulties
true.
starting with the coins and everything. Coin flips. But there you go. Slark, top hero damage. Just top hero damage on his team. But Kunkka doing by far the damage of the Radiant team. Pretty much half of the damage came from Ollie. I think actually it is. That's 26,000. That would be about 50. Yeah, just under half of the damage comes from Ollie alone. I mean, it's just crazy how much damage he did there. But it wasn't enough. He can't one-shot the Slark. And if the Slark survives, then what? Well, too bad. You lose.
Yep.
So, yeah. But good game.